everyone! Penny, Sean, Susan, 2 S's. We love it. How is everybody doing today? I hope you enjoyed the challenge recap with Claudia earlier, which was actually very, very insightful. I need to get to studying with my Illustrator stuff. Hi, Gareth! Happy day, happy day. So we've had 3 days of new After Effects related things. Robert, just in case anybody else doesn't know, when you're doing these video challenges or illustration challenges, if you're in the Behance, you can hop on over just above the chat. You're actually able to join the Discord. And when you pop your work in there, me and the other challengers can check your work, give you help if you need it. So if there's any help you need, please pop it in there at me. I will look at it. Hi, Laura. Hello. How are you all doing? I hope you're ready to learn something new. We first learned 2 days ago how to use match cuts for like a simplified outro. Then yesterday we learned how to do a handwritten animation or hand-drawn looking animation in After Effects. And today I have something slightly different for you. Today we're going to be making text messages. So that means you'll learn how to make the text bubbles move up. We'll also learn how to auto-size the text and add emojis and fun things like this. So I'm super excited to see what kind of text messages you're going to make. We should have the file for you. Reverb. We have more fun here at Behance. Oh, Reverb, thank you, sweet. Check the chat below. We will have the file for you if you'd like to use the file I've got. Otherwise, you don't necessarily need my file. You'll be able to use any file you like. I'm sure that will appear down below. Hello, Mirage. What day is this? Happy Friday, lovely. Okie dokie. Shall we get started? I think it's time for us to get started. Do I have the link? Moving messages, the future is now, the future's now. And then I suppose if you link it with TrackMat, you know how people have those like texting videos and then you can see the messages? This can be used in that way too. I will just double check that we have the files available just in case you'd like them. And there we go. Cool. Right. I am also going to double check it myself, just in case, because I might be able to help with this. I'm just taking a little look-see. For those that would like to go along with us, we've got a bit of time. While we wait for me to find the file, how is everybody doing today? And for those that I haven't met before, where are you coming from today? Also, what kind of text message do you want to make? Will it be saucy? Is my main question. Will it be saucy? I would like to know. And I think I have found where we are looking for. Is this the one? Can't find it at the moment. We will have it added shortly. For those that don't have anything, I'm going to teach you how to make a new file so we can go along. Okie dokie. Right, it is time for us to begin. So that means it's time for us to do it. Let's do this. There we go. Does it have the green bubble? You can make it do any kind of bubble, actually, Reverb. Oh, the dreaded on red. I mean, you can do that if you'd like to. I think that would be a fun way to customize it. I'm just double checking. I wonder where. I normally do have a copy of it myself. Hold on. Okay, I found it. Hold on a second. 1 second. Because you might want to use my file. Let's slide on down to the video challenges. And this is, what day is it today? We're in March, right? March. That's me. I'm the last one. And let me go over here. There we go. Okay. I got you. I got you. There we go. The link is down there. Just grab it, copy and paste into your web browser. That should take you to the files. I'm gonna double check myself just in case. Yes, it does. Yay, okay. Phew. There we go. Laura said, love Pixie's positive energy. Thank you. Mirage says, I'm based in Berlin. I'm planning to make a motion text message for a fictional food order. Mirage, that sounds so cool. Oh my gosh. And yes, and if you do it, please be sure to jump into the video Discord and at me. I would love to see the finished version of this. Hello, digital artisan. Hello, lovely. Okay, we're ready. I found the file. The file's down below. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Once you've opened your file, you'll be greeted with my template. But of course, just like Mirage, if you're using your own thing, you can totally do that. What I've done is I've written a little message between me and my sister, just so I could see a bit of a reference for maybe where I want things to go. So once you've got the file open, you don't need this optional button. It's there if you want to. I don't know. It's your kind of thing. We've also got this example, which I am going to use for the start. So first things first, we're going to make a automatic text message bubble. So it's going to change size with our text. So first thing, let's go up to the text. Make sure nothing's selected so we can have a whole fresh layer. Go up next to the pen tool, click on the text bubble. And I'm going to put it here because I know that's possibly where I want my stuff to be. So I've just typed, hey, let me put, there we go. I've just typed, hey, so that's in the right place for me. Now, all we have to do is make a shape layer. So if we go up, I'm going to go for a rectangle this time. And I'm going to click and drag around the box. Now, thankfully, with the text and with the bubble, you can change the color at will. So what we're doing here isn't permanent, which is very, very wonderful. Mirage said, yeah, something yum and funny. I'll send it on Discord. Yay, thank you. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to go up to fill. I can change the fill later, but I'm going to use these colors for now. So we've got this blue. At the moment, the rectangle's like fully rectangular. The edges are edging. It's voguing its house down. So I kind of want it slightly rounded. So if we click on the drop-down box next to rectangle, go to rectangle path and click and drag, it will start to make your box a little bit more rounded. Now we can't see the text that we made though. So let's click and drag it slightly underneath. Okay. Now on the YouTube version, I believe the description will have the codes that I'm going to use. We are doing some expressions for this one. You don't need to, but it might make things a little bit easier. For those that are in Behance, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy and paste what I'm using into the chat. So that way you can grab it. We'll be using motion arrays expressions for this one. So we've got our text, which I'm going to call your text. Thank you, Sam. We've got our text here. I'm renaming it to your text to make it easier for us down the line. On our shape layer, I think we're all ready, aren't we? Lovely. On our shape layer, click the drop-down box, and by rectangle path, we're going to hold Alt and click on the stopwatch. If you're on a Mac, that's Option. Whip it real good. Yes, we will be. We will be shortly. So once you do that, your color should have gone red because it means that it's being controlled by an expression instead. What we're going to do, we're going to highlight all of this. We'll press S for sugar equals, and we're going to pick whip. Hold on, I can't see what I want to pick whip to. She can't see what she wants to pick whip to. Let me make sure I can see high enough. There we go. Want to make sure we can see the text. So we've got S equals, we're going to drag the pip whip to the text. Ta-da. Ta-da. After that, we're going to press enter to make a new line, and we're going to copy and paste this. Hi, Minnie Midas. How are you doing, lovely? So for those in YouTube and those on Behance, I've just pasted a code down below. If you're watching this in post on YouTube, it should be in the chat. Otherwise, check the description for the motion array auto size expression that we're using. So we're going to go underneath and paste and click anywhere. Before we get further into it, we're going to do the same on position. So let's go over to the stopwatch and hold Alt. Minnie, how's your Friday going today? Let's hold Alt and left click. And this time, we're just going to copy and paste this one in. Hello, PJ. Rob, I hope you're doing good today. And don't worry, you've not missed much. So if you go ahead and grab what I've just pasted in the chat now, we'll paste this and we're going to copy something because it's going to tell you, oh, there's an issue. Some of these words don't look the same. That's okay, we can fix that. So let's go back up to size. Let's copy the S equals and let's just paste that in the line above. So that includes the comma. Oops, there we go. That includes the comma and all of that jazz. No, is it semicolon? The thing with the line underneath? Hello, Jennifer. Minnie said, I'm doing good. Hope you're well and staying hydrated. I haven't drunken anything yet, but me and the water are staring at each other. We're giving eyes. Wasn't feeling too good this morning, but it's... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better now. Take it easy, okay? Working hard is good, but resting. Resting is very important. The enter button on the number keypad is your friend. That's right. That is right, Reverb. So now, because I can't really see with the reference stuff in the back, I'm just going to click the isolate tool and I'm going to move the shape layer to the back. It is pretty small. So let's make it a little bit bigger, shall we? On the shape layer, go up to stroke and we're going to grab the same color that the fill is. So now it kind of looks slightly bigger. Mirage said, Friday plan just came up. Can I find the recording of the video later? Would love to see it later and work on it. Yes, you can. Mirage, before you go, just above where your chat is, there should be a Discord that says either Video Discord or Premiere Discord. When you click on that at the very top, it talks about what the latest challenges were. That way you can go back, rewatch the VOD, and if it should take you to the YouTube one, so you'll be able to see the chat in post. So all the things that I'm popping in, you can see it there. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I can't wait to see your work when you do it. It's another one of your excellent streams to bookmark and rewatch. Rob, you're too kind to me. You're too kind. We'll definitely have to rewatch a few times. You know what? That's okay. That's how we learn. Don't forget, it took us many, 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 many years to walk. Treat that with every new thing you do. All right, so we've got our stroke color. And now, if I go back to my text layer, and we start typing, the box changes size. Ooh, so this is to make it easier for us to do whatever else we need to do. Pretty awesome, right? We can totally lock the layer down because we don't really need it. But what I'm going to do is parent or pick this shape layer to the text layer. So that way, when I move the text, at least I know it's going to stay with it. Penny says, I like to save the challenges to a playlist on YouTube so I can remember what I've watched. I think actually my Animation 101 series is going to be added to a playlist. I'm not sure. I think the challenges might do, but that sounds like a great tip, Penny. All right, so we've got our text, we've got our shape layer. I'm going to turn off that isolation and we can continue now. So I've got, hey, I'm going to select both your text and the shape layer. Let's call it message BB1. So now we've got our first message. I'm going to drag it into place. And don't forget, if you do want to change the colors, all we have to do, let me unmerge it for now. Let me move this into place first. If you do want to change the colors and you do want to use any of the other references, all you have to do is go to the shape layer, click fill, use the eyedrop, and change both the stroke and the fill color. Though I realize that might be kind of hard to see, so I'm going to leave it blue for now. Okay, so I put this back where I want it to go. We're going to comp it. Message BB1. Something so simple is so very cool, right? It's always, I've noticed that normally all the things that look complicated are actually a lot of simple things put together. So I've duplicated, hold on, we don't need to duplicate this. No, we don't. We've made one comp. We're going to dive in by double clicking. We're going to copy your text and shape layer and we're going to paste. And all we have to do is drag it to the other side and type in what we want. So I've got a little reference for my conversation, but I'm sure for Mirage, it'll be something food related. Hi, I'd like to order a matcha tiramisu, please, which would be amazing. So, sup? And I can change the font or the color rather. I think the color's the same on this one. I haven't changed the color, have I? Nope, it's the color of the text box. So let us change that instead. Oh yes, I have changed it. I do kind of like the purple color for this one. So I'm going to change the stroke to the same one as well. Otherwise everyone's going to see what you've done. And let's make this a little bit darker so it can be seen. Great. So now we've got a reply message color and the normal message color. We call it message BB2. Yeah, with some photos. Oh, okay. So at the very end, Mirage, I'm adding an emoji, but you'll be able to do this with your photos as well. I don't think the phones tend to have a box around the photos these days, but you can do a similar thing for the photo if you like. So that's going to be really awesome. So I've got sup. The other one is a response from this person. We don't need that. We just need to paste again, really. There we go. Fill in our text. Grab that text talk. Sometimes I end up picking something else. Pixie's doing another challenge. I always write that word wrong for some reason. On Adobe Live. I'm gonna have to move that in. It's not respecting the corner. There we go. There we go. We'll just pretend like we're happy with that. Message BB3. Mirage says that's really helpful. Thank you, Pixie. You're the best. Thank you, lovely. Hello, Katie. Shout out to Katie Bear. Amazing human being that does the power prompts. I'm looking forward to watching more of those. So we've got, hey, sup? Pixie's doing another challenge on Adobe Live. She is. Let's paste again, thankfully, because we copied and pasted once. Pasted? We don't have to do it again. All right, and let's drag it to the place. Oh, we can actually change it though, because this one's got the right colors and everything that we need. There we go. Let me slide down. Here we are. We've got ooh. We also are going to do the thinking bubbles, which is actually very, very easy. So I think you'll be happy to hear that. More simple stuff all planned together. So we've got this one. This is message BB4. Illy sums up. We've got 4. And then I'll be there. So it seems like it's the same person writing, so let's keep the color the same. Hello, Rob. Let's go back to our text, type our last thing. I'll be there. Yeah. Gotta add the sound in. Yeah. We can now hide the reference in the back. Oh, there is one thing that I've noticed. One of them has a color that I'd like, or I prefer. Or a shape rather. It's got my emoji. Now, when you go onto the internet, or if you're using, let's say right now we're on Behance/Adobe, you can copy the emoji and paste it directly. However, After Effects tends to do a kind of vector version. So if you go into Photoshop first, paste the emoji that you've copied in the text box, and then put it into Illustrator, you'll get the right color. So if you want to use the one that I've added, just double click reference stuff, and it's this one that doesn't have a name. So I'm just going to copy this and drag it out. What it do? Text messages is what it do. And let's paste. So I don't need reference stuff anymore. We've got this one. Wait, do you mean DIY patterns with Cody? Yes. I'm talking about all the power prompts. Yeah. Hi, Annika. Reverb, no. I mean, you can make it a gossipy kind of text message thing. I mean, there's no problem with that. We'll be happy to read it. And we've got all of our stuff lined up where we want it to be. Fantastic. The only thing we're missing is the dots. So how about we do the dots first? I'm going to copy who's going to be thinking. I want it to be the person on the left. So let's grab the purple color. Let's cycle our way through. Preferably if you name these, it'll be a lot easier, but she chose not to, so here we are. I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to shut these down to make it easier for me to find. This one doesn't seem to want to have it, and which is totally fine. We'll do it our own way. Forgetting a lot of... Oh, no, it's fine all of a sudden. Nope, that's something else. Are you something else? Oh, it's something else. All right, cool. I might be able to just take this one, you know. Let me copy this one. Gonna give it... Oh, nope, we do need to do it the other way. We do. It's getting confused because there's lots of things with the same name. So, message... Mess last. There we go. I prefer them to be in the order of how they appear, because that kind of makes it a little bit easier for me. And I'm going to isolate these ones. Now, the text in here doesn't really matter, but I do want it to be a certain length for the dots. So let's click and drag these underneath. So it's still got the right shape or the right size, but the text is hidden. We're going to go up to the shape, click the ellipse tool, change the color. If you're not sure what color to make it, that reference that I left might be helpful. So we can totally just eyedrop the brightest color because the other ones are faded. There we go. And we'll just click and drag it in a place on the top. If you hold shift, it will retain its size. Let's just make sure that we aren't inside the layer, otherwise we won't see it. And make sure the fill is on. Make sure it's not inside it. Is that the one I want? It is, but we can't see it. Let's double check. Oh, I see. It's got a stroke on it. Okay, let's go to stroke and turn off the fill. There we go. The stroke was really big. So we've got our shape. We're going to press T for opacity. Let's put a keyframe down, copy and paste it again, move it over a little bit, turn the opacity down, and paste it back up again. So now it does a little flash. We're going to right click, go to edit expression, press enter, type loop, click loop out. And now it's going to loop indefinitely. Let's duplicate, press T so we can see where it is. And we're just going to toggle it over 3 times. There we go. Don't forget to move its position as well. And now when we want to move it, we'll be able to check it out too. So now we've got the thinking dots. After this, all you need to do is select all of your messages. We can call them message here, create a null, pop it at the bottom, connect everything to your null, press P for position. I'd say copy and paste your position at least once, move it down. Oh, I suppose you don't have to put it in one big comp. You can do it afterwards actually, because we do need to manage the transparency. So if we go over to null, pop this down at the bottom, connect everything to it because we're running out of time. Connect everything to it. Go to your position, P for position here, P for position there. Drag this one down, have it move up. And when you want it to stop, move it up, press the keyframe button, right click, go to toggle hold, copy that, move it over a little bit, press paste, hold control and press or left click, and then just scroll a little bit. It's kind of going to do the work for us. We click keyframe once more, toggle hold. When we want it to hold there, move it over a little bit, copy and paste, Control V. Hello, Ray. Oh, we got the same name. Rinse and repeat. And to make the text show up when you want it to show up, all we have to do is, on the message, go to opacity, toggle the opacity, make sure it's on 0 until you want it to appear. Ta-da! And if you do that with all of them, you'll end up with something that looks like this. I hope you lot enjoyed it. That was a quick one, wasn't it? Woo! Wow! I hope to see your animated text messages later on. Don't forget to pop them inside the Discord and at me so I can see it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and stick around. There's more challenges and more streams coming up after this.